Nancy Sims, and we are back with more of The Sims 4 Life in Stardust, which is our Sims History Challenge. And, okay, so, actually, I think, did Finnegan age up in the last part? I think he must have, because he literally has he's got, like, all the days left until he ages up, so anyway. We don't have a lot of Western wear, and he's in his pajamas out here, but, like, whatever. I just threw things together because I didn't really care. As we know, because I've been a little bit bored with this one lately. Like, I just don't know what to do with it, and I don't know. I don't want to, like, cancel the series, but I need a break from it. And I know that, like, I was going to do breaks and rotate when we're ready to move on from a generation. And we're definitely not ready to move on, but I might just put it on pause anyway. Because every single time it's time for me to record, like, okay, this is the next one to record. And I can't get the mojo to care to want to record it anymore. I really want to do other things. It's not that I want to do it. I don't have the mojo to kind of put the story and do all that. And why did you put the plate back in your inventory? I don't know. Anyway. And I kind of like the things that we thought of, as we're sitting there. Like, okay, so Finnegan's our vampire. Although he's supposed to be a vampire, but he doesn't have... Wait. Well, I know he doesn't have a dark form, but he should have... Wait a minute. He was a vampire as a toddler. You know what I mean? He had the vampire thing, so why doesn't he have that as a child? Weird. I mean, I know he can't do anything as a vampire. He can't as a dark form until he turns into a teenager or anything, but I thought this still showed up, like... Well, nobody is a vampire in this family, but you know what I mean? I still thought it showed up as, like, a vampire, because that's what it did as a toddler. That's really weird. No, I mean, he's definitely something, because he's... Okay, well, he was supposed... I don't know. It's not showing up, which is weird. Again, I know he can't do anything vampire-wise as a child, but I still thought that that would at least show that he was a vampire so that we at least knew. But anyway, so I know technically we should continue this until they're at least teenagers, and then it's like, okay, and then we can kind of do, but I can't. I can't hold on that long, because it'd be like another month probably. Because, I mean, he's got like 6 days, and I could like super speed through, but I seriously just think like, okay, what? I'm going to super speed through and like, okay, we're going to race through, and we're going to literally do what we do in every episode, where I'm just sitting here like, I don't want to do this, and like, we're just watching them do nothing, and things are just like, whatever, and okay, and it's just boring, and I don't want to sit here for a month doing that to you, or even a couple more days. We're doing that for one more day, and then this is it, I think. It's not like the series is done forever. I don't know, medieval and this Old West period is just, I don't know if it's just because there's really nothing for them to do, or I've just gotten, like, I've run stale and I don't have the mojo for the story that I had back in the day. Because, I mean, like, the prehistoric one, at least we had the plot line, we had the alien thing, and then that was just hard keeping everyone from not dying. So that's when we spent our time like, oh god! But I feel like we're back to doing that in the Old West period, where like everyone's like, I'm always bored, I'm always tired, I'm always miserable. What the fuck is wrong with you? Go do something fun then. I don't know how to have fun. Oh god, what is wrong with you? Like, you know what I mean? Like, and they just, ugh. And I think it's just because I lost my mojo with the plot that I can't, like, it just feels bland. Why do these look so flat? Like, from here, they're like, they look so cute, and then you look at them, and they're, like, actually just, like, flat. Wow! They're, like, window clings. That is, like, ratchet level right there. Holy shit. That was my fun for this. I don't know, I just expected them to be a little more 3D or something, and I was like, they're totally flat, like, I've never noticed. I guess because they're usually not on, like, a fence like this. Oh, dear God. That is fucking hilarious. Like, it's like, not even a thing. Now it's a thing. Not even a thing. Wow. Anyway. But yeah, so... I mean, I do have the kind of... So I feel like I need to take a break to go through and go, okay, let's kind of work out the story of what is going on with Finnegan. And if we decide... Well, like, Henley's gone. So it's either going to be, like, Lenore or Miles. Maybe it'll be Miles and Finnegan because it'll be, like, two brothers... You know, because she is an alien, isn't she? She's an alien, yes. She's an alien because she was like, you know, whatever. And actually, he's an alien too. Well, he's half alien. Of course, then again, well, that's true. No, he's like... No, he's like a quarter alien because his mom is half alien. Huh, that's true. So Raynette's half alien, so Miles would only be a quarter. So, I mean, he's got to be a little dapper because he's going to be our dapper vampire, you know, when he ages up. And I'm kind of like I'm more excited, like, okay, well, trying to get that dynamic going, whether I do Miles or Lenore, whichever one is the one that's going to kind of carry the generation, and then he's the one that is, you know, the vampire and going to end up living with his vampire brood. You know, and learning the vampire ways. And I mean, I could always kind of rush it, I suppose. Where, okay, he's technically got, what, 3 days till he ages up. We could age him up now. Okay, he's a teenager. She's got 4 days. Okay, tomorrow we age her up. He's got 6 days. Okay, and a couple days after she ages up, we just age them up a little bit earlier than normal. And then we kind of start working on the story. I mean, I could always do that because it's just the waiting for them to age up. But I still don't know if I'd want to straight go into the next generation or take a break. So... I don't really know. I mean, either way, when we do make a comeback, it's not going to be like we're coming back right here. We'd be coming back with the next generation, and we'd have to kind of figure out how they... She's still hanging around. Like, she's just standing here like, girl, you moved out. You gone. Get the fuck out. I didn't realize she was still here. She's like, I know I got moved out of the household, but, like, I'm still here. No, you're not. You don't exist anymore. You're dead to us. I mean, you almost might be. I mean, and it's not that Finnegan... I mean, I'm trying to think of ways to keep this more interesting. So, Caleb's a vampire. He could take Finnegan, and then we could kind of rotate between the houses. Like, go there. Well, because, I mean, like, that's kind of what's going to happen in the next generation. But I guess it's just... I mean, that's what happened, though. I was getting a little bit bored in the medieval, so I was like, well, we'll kind of rush it through. And we started this one, and that was just a bad idea. And, like, I'm trying to think of ways to make it more interesting, but I just have a feeling that even if I try, I'm still going to be in this place, and I think I need a break from this one. So, I might not bother doing the age up process because I would have to... I mean, maybe I will. I can age up Miles as soon as he comes home. And then... technically tomorrow, when Sims time, so Thursday, it's Thursday, age him up. Friday, we age up Lenore. Right. And then Sunday, we age up Finnegan. So, and then we could start the next generation then. So then I could take a break from it, and we would start the next generation kind of when they're teenagers, because I feel like that would be a good time for Finnegan to work with Caleb and, you know, start being trained, because I'm pretty sure Vlad still exists in this, because I'm pretty sure when I started this game, I don't think we had Forgotten Hollow, so that exists. I had to put like a steampunky house down. Anyway, if Caleb still exists in this, I'm pretty sure Vlad still exists in this, which is perfect because we need a master vampire to teach him some shit because I don't think Caleb's a master vampire. So he could start learning his vampire stuff as a teenager, which it wouldn't quite be the next generation, but it kind of would be. You know what I mean? And like, if Henley has a kid, oh God, because then we'd have to go murder Feta, and like, there's a lot of stuff that we kind of have to do. But like, the idea of like, okay, we can do all that. Yeah, I just don't want to right now. Like, I need the break. I need the break to kind of figure it out. So, maybe what I will do is I'll decide. I don't know. I think what we're gonna do. I think we are gonna age him up right now, though. Oh, good. We have a cake out already. Come back home. Come here. I'm gonna age him up now. We're gonna age him up early. We'll age Lenore up tomorrow. He'll age up on Sunday, so we'll kind of rush through time. And maybe we'll get to him aging up, even though he literally just turned into a child, but I'm pushing it. Because then we can technically be like, okay, we'll start the next generation now that they're all teenagers type of a thing. And we'll take a break. And then it won't be so caught in the middle. Because I'm not going to come back and start this, you know? He's just going to dress like he's crazy. Oh, I'm going to need you to add birthday candles to this before anybody eats it. Oh my God, he's kind of adorable in an awkward kind of way. Like, he's kind of pretty. This is the eyelashes. He's got rings on, so the eyelashes look weird. But like, look, he's got like steampunk earrings on. He's like ready to go. He's down with this. He's like, yeah, I'm ready for this. I'm just gonna leave him in his normal clothes. I'm not gonna bother giving them makeovers right now. But he's actually really cute. So maybe we won't worry about Lenore. Maybe we'll have it be the brothers. So Miles is gonna have to go out there and. I almost wish he was a vampire, but he's an alien. But what if... Okay, now I'm just wondering... Oh, maybe he will run off with Finnegan. When Finnegan gets taken by Caleb, goes to live with Caleb, Miles will go with him. Because, like, Miles... Right now, the vibe I'm getting from Miles with the big coat and the freaking earrings and everything is like, he's like the, I'll do whatever you need, bro. like he's like the low level fuck in the fucking vampire gang. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the other vampires are rather like, we're causing mischief and doing mayhem, and like, but we're gonna need you to go like bust some kneecaps. And he's like, whatever you need. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like he's like the gopher in the fucking vampire mafia. Oh God. Okay, you know what? Aging him up early was a great idea because that's perfect. Because then I feel like, yeah, it makes sense that he will go with Miles. He is Miles. He'll go with Finnegan. Miles will go with Finnegan. Even though Finnegan's the younger brother, but he's got more power. And I think Miles isn't actually an alien, though. He's not an alien, though, right? Yeah, he's not. He's a quarter alien, so he's got a skin tone and he's got everything that screams he doesn't belong in this world, right? But he's not an alien. He has no powers, no nothing. So I think he feels kind of like, you know, a failure. Because she's an alien. Like, she's got an alien form, right? Yeah. So she is an alien. Like, I mean, she's like half alien, but like, she's got an alien form. So, like, she has got some kind of a power, you know? And I feel like poor Miles just kind of feels awkward, even though he's the one that would be closest to having a human heir and a human female heir that the vampires need. But now that we have a vampire heir, like, oh, he's got to have the female vampire heir, and we can't have any other female heirs. We're going to have to kill them all. And, like, it's going to make Finnegan kind of evil, but I wonder how that's going to work because he doesn't seem evil to me. He just seems nerdy. Like, I like this better. And I like the idea of moving on early, but I'm still gonna take a break from it.
Zarda.
But
Porlay.
I like the idea that.
Flicks.
Okay, I'm just trying to. I gotta find like a.
Good
I gotta find like a. I don't have. Oh, I do. Okay, here we go.
Good
I gotta write this down. So I got my like posted of like where we're gonna move. Industrial. We're gonna. Oh, I think we're gonna move. Oh, Brindleton Bay by the docks would be a good place. That's where I think I wrote down. The town of Windenburger, I wrote by the docks in Brindleton Bay, so we're gonna move somewhere there.
Whoa.
So I'm gonna kind of take notes to myself. So like, Lee is gonna leave with Finnegan. When Finnegan moves with the vampires.
Yeah,
Oh, you have to me. Whoa, Agaraba.
So yeah, because he's gonna feel like because he has no power. He has no powers. He's not an alien. He's not a vampire. He feels kind of useless.
Canafe.
So he'll lend his support to Finnegan. You know, even though like what the vampires are kind of doing is a little wrong because they're trying to take over shit, and like that's where the evil power is coming from. So Fenna will have to be murdered by the vampires. So that's going to actually have to be something that they're going to entrust Finnegan to do when he's a teenager, when he first goes over. If she doesn't die in her own. If she dies on her own, we'll kind of write something else in there. But, I'm writing all this down so that we know. Kind of like initiation.
Sensibi Kiniku. Noob.
Like to the clan. Just why I'm pausing because I'm like writing it down and I'm like, wait, I can't talk and write at the same time. She's like never gonna leave. I don't know where I moved her. She's like, I don't have a home to go to. I think I just kicked her out. I'm like, I don't care where you go. Like I think she's literally homeless. I'm like, she's not even in the world. I don't know. So yeah, Miles will leave with Finnegan when he moves with the vampires. And then
Saquinario?
wait, that's Lenore, right? Yeah, okay. So she's gonna have a normal family. But if she has any female children that are like not aliens. Hold on.
Shamagra.
She's gonna have to watch out because if she has any female children that aren't aliens, like if she gets abducted by, she shouldn't because she shouldn't get abducted by aliens and impregnated because that's her mother impregnating her. That'd be really creepy. So she's safe from that. So she's gonna end up getting married, blah blah blah, trying to have a normal life. But if she has any female children, like that's gonna be bad because the vampires are then going to be basically kidnapping these children and sacrificing them to the Cowplants. The thing is I don't know if we can sacrifice it's a race to have the first female child, so I kind of feel bad for Finnegan. So they're going to be giving him all this vampire power, right? But they're also going to be kind of almost, I hate to say, they're going to be using him as like a broodmare. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're going to be like, oh, you have this power in you. Like that, but you need to be a female to be like the vampire queen. But he's the only one that can, like, I don't want to say breed in, but that's basically what it is. Like, he's the only one whose genetics have this power, and he's the only one that can pass it down. So they're gonna be like, "Oh, hey, look!" I mean, poor Finnegan. I feel like he's like, I don't necessarily, because you know all my Sims again. Poor Finnegan. Maybe he's bisexual. I don't know. He's a vampire. They're pretty fluid. Maybe he has a love. Maybe he has someone he loves dearly that happens to be a male. But he's basically like, they're like, you all have to have all these concubines basically because you got to have a female heir. Like, we need this. And like, so we're going to have some like, so the next generation will be better. We've got a lot of like ideas. So, you know. But it's just like we just need to get onto that generation because this one's boring as shit. And like that one will be a little bit better because we can create more drama and there's just like not enough. And I know I could probably figure out a way to create drama in here, but I just, why are we not going super speed if everyone is sleep? Okay, now you're not sleeping. What were you doing? You're so weird. You're sleeping on a bench. But anyway. So he's basically going to be. Hold on, I'm writing this down. Yeah, because they need a female heir. Fit to be the vampire queen. Okay. Because, you know, the magical powers of the scientist. Which, I mean, he's an alien! And everyone's getting, she's getting, somebody, is he, oh! Oh no! Oh no! The aliens are, oh no! Oh no! You know what would be really funny? Is if they locked him in the vampire house and he's not allowed to even go outside at all because of the alien abductions. I mean, because you know what I mean? Like, he's getting abducted by aliens right now, which is clearly. It's really weird that the aliens are so invested now because they didn't give a crap about this planet until Scion crash landed into it and was like, well. And that's probably why, because, you know, that's why they pushed Scion out here. I mean, we remember this, right? Because they were like, yeah, you're not like us. Just go. You know that planet way in the middle of nowhere? Yeah, that one's your responsibility, buddy. You got that whole planet. And he's like, oh, cool. You know, and then he crash landed into the planet because, like, the whatever explosion and this whatever, I can't really quite remember why. But, you know. And then he ended up here, and then and now his genetics are running rampant, and, like. And that's why all these other aliens are now coming. And I don't know, maybe they're I don't think they can't possibly be related to They can't be his. I mean, they could be. They could be his people. You know what I mean? Like, and now, like, after what he's done, now they're like doing experiments on his gene pool. Or maybe they're trying to stop the, you know, apocalypse that is coming. Oh my God. And then we go to the modern age and we go into fucking Strangerville. That's how we end the series. We all died. We didn't defeat the mother plant. That'd be great. Oh God, somebody else getting abducted. Probably somewhere in town. Oh, nope, somebody else hit. Oh my God! That was some random dude. I was like, some random person just got abducted off our front lawn. Because that's nobody in our family. Oh, she might have been the one that got abducted. I was like, seriously, someone else? Oh, it might have been Henley because she hasn't fucking left yet. She doesn't live here, but she won't leave. Whatever. I don't care. She doesn't bother me because she wants to pass out. She wants to drop dead. Like, not my problem anymore. She doesn't live here. But maybe it was her because I'm like, there's somebody on my lot that got abducted. We'll see what happens when she comes back. But yeah, so I mean, like, maybe the aliens, that's what they're coming for. Like, they're doing these experiments, and I'm kind of concerned that they took Finnegan. I was like, they didn't bring him back. That they took Finnegan. Is he going to investigate Weird Light? Yeah, of course he is. Here he comes. No, she's here. So who the fuck got abducted out of my front lawn then? But I told you she's still fucking here. Who got abducted out of my front lawn? There's literally been 4 alien abductions in this part. Like, this is the kind of fun part. Like, there's so much fucking alien activity now. I mean, that sign isn't helping anything, but it's kind of funny. But anyway, so yeah, maybe that's why they took Finnegan. They're like trying to like do something, but he's now being a vampire. There's something about him that they can't crack, and they're worried. So I think because he's going to have been abducted quite a few times as a child, I'm gonna age her up because in a few minutes we're gonna go faster through this. That person's never coming back. They got taken and they're gone for good. You saw that. Oh, you know what? Maybe Henley was coming back. No, we saw them. Oh my God! It was Caleb. Oh my God! They took my dad. Oh, and then he left. I was gonna go talk to him. Oh my God, the aliens are trying so desperately to stop the vampires from existing. They kidnapped me and my dad. Oh no. That's why Caleb is going to like take Finnegan, and then Finnegan is gonna I kind of want Finnegan to have to be like locked in like hold on. I'm writing that down too, just in case. Maybe they lock him up in the house to prevent the abductions. So, like, they can all go out and do whatever. He can't leave the house. He's always locked in this freaking steampunk castle that they live in, because that's, you know, So, yeah, that could be interesting. All right. Yeah. So, well, there you go. Um, so, I don't know. We're racing through this, and I'm going to decide next week if I want to do. I know this is like so non-committal, where I'm like, maybe just to age Finnegan up, to go through a couple more days to get him to where he's a teenager. So then I'm like, okay, this is the good place where we take a break. I give them makeovers to steampunk stuff because they're all technically teens, even though we should be doing it when they're young adults, but I just can't do this that much longer. And I feel like we have a lot more things that we could do now that I've kind of gotten a story written out. We've kind of got some things, but I will decide next week. If this is here next week, then that's what I decided. If it's gone, then this was the last episode. I can't commit to it right now. Like I can't make the commitment because I might come next week. Oh no, don't go to school. Yes, she should skip school because I'm going to age her up. So, we're going to have you come over here and age up. Because technically this is when I'd age you up and we'll age up. So that's the only thing. Because I would just have it be another episode so that we could age up Finnegan to a teenager and then kind of just be done. You know what I mean? And then this way they're all teenagers with their several days apart.
Huh? Oh. Uh-huh.
You know, so...
Febine.
That blouse could be steampunk, I suppose. Kind of Victorian-esque. Like a modern Victorian. If you could, like... Look at that resting bitch face. That's amazing. I'm going to end it here. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see if I'm not giving a makeover, so I'm not going to bother. But we'll see if I decide to come back. If next week is the last episode, then it would be, we're just going to super speed through a couple of days. Just kind of wrap up, like, okay, so this is kind of what's going to happen and blah, blah, blah. So then when we come back, this is kind of the setup for the story, even though I'll forget because it'll be like months before I come back. And then we'll age up Finnegan. So I might do that just because that would round out and it would end the month with, oh, I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, so it would end the month. So with Stardust, and then we would start. What the hell month is it? We'd start May. Oh dear God, is it May already? Shit. We'll start May with a new series in this spot. And then we'll come back with Stardust in another spot when we pull something else off. When I've gotten a little bit more time to just kind of slog it off, and then have more mojo to do it. You know what I mean? Because some of my other series, there are ones where I get to the point where I'm like, we're in a lull and I don't really know what to do. And there's other ones, but I'm just like, I can't, like, no, we have to keep this going. I love it. I'm excited. Like, I don't know. This is not one of those right now. This is the one that I don't want to record. So, which I don't want it to be that way. I don't want to, like, we're not just in a lull. This is like painful for me to do. And it's been like that since the medieval time. And I feel like that's doing a disservice to the series, to the challenge, and to you guys because I don't want to do it. You know what I mean? If I'm like, I don't really care. I'm not investing the time and the effort putting into the stories. I'm not crafting things. We're not doing anything fun and it's boring. And I don't want anyone to feel that way about the series because I really do love it. I loved the first 3 generations. It's just medieval and this one are just have kind of been a slog. And I think part of it is I didn't really have a lot of things happening with the story. And like, I don't know. There's just something. So I think I just need a little bit of a break. We'll come back in the Victorian era and then it'll be a little bit better. But I'm going to try to force myself to do an episode next week. So that'll be the last one. So we can just kind of rush through Age of Finnegan. And again, I know we're rushing through it, but it'll be a little bit better. So when we come back with it, it'll be refreshed, it'll be good, and we'll be motivated. And even though it means it's going to be gone for a little while, I think it'll be better. And I think we've kind of all talked about it. Like, I've asked your guys' opinions about things. And I think we're all kind of on the same page. Like, you know where I'm coming from. And I think you understand what I'm saying. And I think for you guys, if I take something off and come back and, hey, we have more stories and it's more fun and I'm more energized doing it and I want to do it, then it's better. It's more fun to watch. So I think it'll be better for everyone. But we'll do one more episode unless I really, really, really can't handle it. But I'm going to try. I'm going to try to force myself to do one more and then we'll take a break before the Victorian era. So we'll do one more episode to try to age up Finnegan. So we'll just kind of plow through a couple days. So yeah, we'll age him up on what, Sunday? I think that would have been his 5, 6. Yeah, I think so. Sunday or Monday, whatever. Doesn't matter. We'll age him up Sunday. We'll age him up at the end of the episode, wherever the fuck we are. Doesn't matter. Anyway, by the end of the episode, anyway. So, yeah. So I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.